We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. We'll get this up past the 20. That's what. They'll set up shop
at their own 22-yard line.
Let's get this point. Keep it up. Come on, baby. We need these points, guys. We need all of them. Un punto más. Un punto más. We need these points. Hurry up, Mike. You can do it.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
All 52. Round it. 5-1, 5-1. Alert. Half. Middle. Look out.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Regular.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big play there for the Bills. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
56. Look out.
On 1st down, Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
What's that?
Throwing again. It's Allen. Flush to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage. but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Brown 80. What's that?
He'll try it now with Cook, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned him away with a huge stop to start this game.
To the air right away is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big time play with Hurts and Brown. A pickup of 44 yards. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the... ...21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Granted by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweet.
Now Allen on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now, Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
1st down.
56, 56.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
James Cook.
3rd and a yard.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air once more is Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. That brings up 4th and short.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. It is brought in the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
King, Phil King.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Now Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's Goddard in motion. Now Hurts on 4th down. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is hard to the goal line and in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Bills 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the take over.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Alert! Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Look out!
He'll find Shakir open right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face second down and 7.
Round 80! It's out!
Allen to throw again. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Stop. Stay tight, tight. Look out!
Now Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Allen to throw on third and long. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Josh Allen sacked.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Bills first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
First down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
King, Phil King!
On the ground, this is Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
33-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. It is 3rd and long.
Great. Set. Anyway,
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
71 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Second and goal.
B19.
Hook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Bills 21.
Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Over 1st and 10 at the Bills' 45-yard line.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Delta.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Chris Justin Benford. And the Bills will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. A run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
That will tie the game, 28-all.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the full. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll send a tight end in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be second down.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
That's Goddard in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
That's Goddard in motion. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Hey, 73. Very good. Elton.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10.
From the gun, here is Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10.
Throwing again is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got it at about the 8. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Allen to throw again. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Throw once more. Here's Allen. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
That ties the game, 35-35. Matt Prater is set to
All
kick off.
even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be taken in at the 2. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Great, set. Elton.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and he'll take the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On the carry, it's Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Buffalo.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
A carry for Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 6.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll run with Cook. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up.
That's good for a Bills.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Look out!
Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
21-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Bills. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will go up by 7.
Eagles 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's got it at the 1. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, Silver. Trimmer. Call up Yeti.
That's Goddard in motion.
Delta.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Bills are right back in this one.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Alert! Brown 80!
1st and 10, and it's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Middle, 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 middle. Green, that's it.
Throwing is Allen. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end,